Going on? What's up, my dudes, my fam? I know it's been weeks. It's been a long amount of weeks. And I feel you. You're like, Cameron, you've been watching like 6 of your videos. There is nothing else to watch, okay? You got bored after like a month, and you're like, alright, I'm probably gonna stop watching these videos and not get notified every time I post another video. No, I'm posting another video right now because I had an idea, I had some thoughts in my head, and I was like, alright, I need to get them out here. Number one is, I saw the Metallica concert in June, or it was at oh wait, no, sorry, it was in July. My bad. I had to count the months. So it was in July. It was July 29th. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good show. It was 2 hours. 2 hours long, so I didn't get back till 1 a.m. in the morning. I went with my dad, and the band opening up was Avenged Sevenfold. Metallica did play a lot of their new songs. Opened up with Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Halo on Fire, Now That We're Dead. I'm trying to remember the other one. I don't know if they had 4 exactly. Anywho, but they had 5 of their new songs. They had 5 of their new songs, or it might have been 4. I don't know. I can't remember right now off the top of my head, because I just, I got up and I got ready, and I'm ready right now, and it's 10 o'clock, so, well, I mean, it's not 10 o'clock, it's like maybe 7, 8-ish, almost 9, so it's not even 10 o'clock yet. And yeah, my girlfriend usually wakes up at 10. I'm an early waker. I wake up at about 7. So I wake up like 3 or 4 hours earlier than my girlfriend. Yeah, parents raised me this way. So that's number one. Number two was, because summer school has now ended for me, and the 4 weeks have passed, and I'm on my second week of break. But I made a music video, and it's not on YouTube yet, but I could post on YouTube. Is the thing, is that I could share that to YouTube and show you guys, and it would have to be the next video, which could either be today or tomorrow. Well, I'm thinking like yesterday. I'm pointing like yesterday. Tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow. Wait, sorry, no. I'm okay. So this is yesterday. That's tomorrow, because I know my videos are going to be in online from like right to left, so yeah, if you want to check out yesterday's video, go back from this one and check that one out. It's pretty boring. All of them are pretty boring. And then my next one's going to be right next to this video, or above, maybe, I don't know, it's going to be somewhere. But the CD, it's called Crazy Train. I had to dress up as Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, I had a wig, and I had like purple like glasses, rimmed glasses, and I had my mom's coat. And I had to film on week 2 and I had to film in front of the green screen, and I edited all the parts that I needed for the green screen. Sorry, my nose is a bit stuffy right now. But I filmed what I needed for the video, and then we got images and like filming of like GIFs and all that, videos of explosions in the back. I mean, it's a project. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it, but I would have to this is off of iMovie, so I'm pretty sure I know how to share it. It's gonna probably take a while to actually download onto YouTube, because well, actually it's not that long. It's like 2 minutes, so However, most of my videos are like 10, 15 minutes, which I have to like cut
to like 10 minutes and then post the other 2 minutes, you know, in the next video, part 2. And I have to call it like part 2 because I couldn't post the whole entire thing on YouTube, so that's number 2. And number 3 is a really big thing for me, and I don't know if you want to listen in on drama and, you know, all this, but get your popcorn and all your soda, whatever you need, and just listen right now. Pause the video right now, get your popcorn, soda, whatever you need, and then come back to this, resume it, and then listen to this drama. Alright, here we go. So, sorry, let me just close the door for a second. Get a good view of my face for a second. I just get a good view of me right now. Yeah, Gray's right there. Hello, Gray. Weird voice, I know. Okay, back to my computer. Okay, so I was with my friend Lily and Megan, and so I, and I wanted to hang out with them and all that, whatever, and I didn't, and I got manipulated and all that. And just hear me out before you start making assumptions, okay? So Megan wanted me to send a fat picture of a fat girl off the internet to Rebecca, a friend of mine. We're still friends, but just at this time, you know. So I sent it to her, and she texted me, "Why'd you send me this?" And I asked Megan, I'm like, "What should I say?" And she's like, "I don't know." And so I started texting her like mean stuff about her, and yeah, I know that's kind of a bad thing to do. I know. And she was like, "LMAO, you're making my day." She was laughing so hard at these comments. She was getting from me to her, and then I eventually said, "Okay, I'm sorry for sending all these mean comments to you and all that, you know." And she's like, "It's all right." And then, you know, I said, "Do you still want to be friends?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course." And so we're still friends till this day. But my friend Addison, I think, I don't remember what day it was. It was on a Friday. No, sorry, it was on a Friday. And I had to go from school. My dad picked me up, and I had to go to my Uncle Ted's wedding. So I did, proposal. I come back to his apartment, just changing into my shorts. So we can go to the beach, whatever, and all that. Just the hand movements are like in the corner. I just want to make sure you can see them. So I'm in my Uncle Ted's apartment. I have my phone on airplane mode, but then I take it off. Whenever I took it off of airplane mode, I saw a text. He's like, Addison's like, "F you, man," you know, and he starts lashing out at me. He's like, "F you, man, you know, you suck. I've lost all respect for you as a friend. You know, I don't know why you would yell at someone for no reason." And so it was a full ton of comments. And then he's like, "I'm sorry for lashing out at you," and I said it was okay. So we're on GTA 5. This isn't current day, but this was like a few days after the wedding. We're on GTA 5, and I had to mute him and Jesse for a temporary amount of time just to hear Nick out, what he had to say, because they were, you know, speaking really loudly, and so they kept sending me voice messages through Xbox, annoying the absolute hell out of me. And so I had to block them both temporarily, not permanently, but temporarily. And so Addison was like, you know, he was talking to Nick, and, you know, he was like all pissed off, and then Nick told me, he said, Addison says, "Check your phone," and I checked my phone. He's like, "F you, man, why'd you block me," and all that. You know, and he gets really pissed off at me, and he got pissed off and angry at me for no reason. And he's like, "You know what, we're done as friends, you know, I don't like you," and and so he sent me a whole ton of, you know, text messages. Again, But I tried once asking if he wanted to be my friend again because I wanted to see if he was going to calm down or something. I texted Jesse second time. First time he said no. I'm asking again, and if he doesn't, I need one of my friends to ask him because he has me blocked on Xbox, and he's still holding a grudge against me from the mistake I knew I made, and I know what I did wrong, but he just doesn't feel like I'm corrected my mistake. And I'm still a horrible person and all that, and so yeah, so that's great. So he's holding a grudge against me, and he was like so mad at me, and he's like, eventually I was like, haha, well, your anger amuses me. And he's like, oh yeah, well, why don't you say that the first day of school? And I was like, okay then, He's like, well, see what happens then. And so my friend Nick just decided to ignore him, and I was like, alright. I mean, I said it on text, but I didn't actually mean it. So I'm not going to say anything to him on the first day. If he comes to me and starts, pushing me and all that, I'm going to have to do something back. But if he doesn't do anything to me, or, doesn't come up to me or anything, then I'm going to ignore him. If I'm in the same class with him, I'm just going to ignore him and all that, If, him, Christian, and Megan start picking on me, you know what? That's fine. I don't really care. That's not that bad because, I've been in a headlock, and I was bullied in Socies, which was a school I used to go to. And my friend Jordan used to go to. I think she still goes to Socies, but, yeah, everything's been great, shit. Been talking to my girlfriend. None of my friends have been messaging me for, well, Lily called me yesterday and texted me, and then she didn't call me back, so I don't know what happened. What else? God. So yeah, none of my friends are texting me, like, at all, and I don't know why, because they're all busy. They don't want to text me. I mean, they do, but they're busy, they got something to do, and it's like, really? It's like, and even I told Rachel, my girlfriend's friend, I said, she's like, I'm really busy and all that. I'm like, look, Jessica's really busy too, but she at least makes time to talk to me, And she's like, okay, and I was like, I'm just saying. So, again, you probably know this by now, but the only thing I will do is share the truth and be a good friend, or be the best person I can be, Yeah, I do have, problems with myself, and I'm still trying to find myself and all that. And, I'll at least admit that if you're going to point out facts about me, about who I am, I'll at least admit that I am that person, that I'm not right. And if you're going to say I'm perfect, no one's perfect. I'm not even perfect, man. Like, no one is perfect. And he specifically pointed out that I was perfect. I'm like, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, no one is perfect. And it's the funniest thing, so, to hear. I don't know, but he said, he's like, I don't know why you're so effed up in the brain mentally, and I was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, that's how I am. And he's like, I can't believe, someone would, raise you that way, or something like that. I don't remember what he said exactly. But he said something like that, and, so yeah. That is what's been happening with me. Otherwise, I've been doing my driver's ed test, which my parents want me to start driving. So at about noon, after I eat my lunch, I'm probably gonna go and study. It's like 110 pages. I'm at page 60 right now. So, yeah, I have to read that. try not to get distracted.